I am the only one who came out alive.
Are you telling me you've killed somebody?
Yes, I am.
This is the story of the 14-year-old boy, Breck Bednar, who was groomed on an online video game and then was brutally murdered by Lewis Dane. Breck was a 14-year-old boy at the time of his death. He was just an average boy who came from a middle-class family and also went to church. He had always done well in school, achieving straight A's, and never had any problems. That is until he started going online a lot more than usual. Breck used to play various video games online with his friends that he went to school with. Games such as FPSs and online games that was popular back in 2014. Breck's friends used to play in an FPS server that was actually run and hosted by Lewis Dane. This is how Breck and Lewis came in contact with each other, because Breck's friends introduced him into the server, where Breck would spend any minute he had playing games with his friends and Lewis. Breck was playing his games and online a lot more than usual. He would spend his time off school playing online on Lewis's server for hours on end. This gave Lewis lots of time to get to know Breck and eventually groom him. Breck's mother started becoming increasingly worried about him due to him spending most of his time online and became very distant from his family. Breck's personality and ideology even started to change according to his mother. Breck also started refusing to go to church. Breck's mother would hear Breck speaking online in his bedroom, and she used to hear things that she wouldn't usually hear from Breck. She later found out that Breck was actually being influenced by an older boy who was in fact Lewis. Breck's mother wasn't happy with this, and she instantly caught on that her son was being groomed. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I feel Breck's mother was actually good and well aware of the situation of her son being groomed. If this was me, I probably wouldn't have even noticed anything and would have just thought that it was my son going through them rough teenage years. Sadly though, when Breck's mother did actually get round to calling the police to alert them of her suspicions, the police didn't take any notice of this call and didn't take it any further. If the police would have taken this seriously at the time, then maybe Breck would have still been alive today. Lewis started lying to Breck and his friends quite a lot. He would start to lead Breck and his friends to believe that he worked for the government, that he was a millionaire and had an apartment in New York, and loads of other crazy stuff. Clearly this guy was just manipulating them all, and he was a compulsive liar amongst many other things. Lewis would also try and turn Breck and his friends on each other and make them fall out with each other. He would tell Breck things like, "Your friends have been talking about you behind your back." Things got worse though. Lewis noticed Breck was spending less time online and would question Breck any time that Breck did go online. He would ask him things like, "Why do you never come online anymore? Have you fallen out with me?" Breck would then go and tell Lewis that his mother had started making him spend less time online because she was getting worried about Breck being groomed by Lewis. When Lewis found this out, he would tell Breck not to listen to his parents, and that Breck was gifted trying to get into his head and make him feel important was the motive of this. On the 17th of February 2014, Breck was told by Lewis that he was in fact ill and that he wanted to let Breck control the server that he was running. Of course this is Lewis just lying in order to get Breck to come over to his house. Sadly, Breck did listen to Lewis and he believed him. Later that day, Breck went over to Lewis's flat in Essex. Sadly, he would never make it home. Breck was brutally murdered in Lewis's flat. It's sad how his mother was worried this whole time and tried to warn Breck and the police about him being groomed, but Breck nor the police listened at the time when it would have helped prevent the situation the most. Following the night of his murder, Lewis made this phone call to the police.
Essex Police Emergency.
Hi there. Hello. I need police and a forensics team to my address, please.
What do you mean? What's happened?
My friend and I got into an altercation, and I'm the only one who came out alive.
Are you telling me you've killed somebody?
Yes, I am.
Right, and who am I speaking to?
My name is Lewis Danes. I'm 18 years old, and I live...
Right, okay. And what's actually happened?
My friend came to stay the night with me yesterday, feeling very down, feeling suicidal. And I woke up this morning, he was in a mess. I tried to calm him down. I hugged him, then said that I was there for him. He grabbed...
Lewis is clearly in shock and trying to justify why he murdered Breck in the first place. You can tell by his voice that he is quite lost for words and very shocked at what just happened. This is a truly disturbing phone call and only gets worse as we listen more.
Okay. You're telling me he is definitely dead?
Yes, I'm telling you he's definitely dead.
Bear with me a second. Right, okay, Lewis, I need you to just take me back through that again. So what happened last night?
Okay. He came to stay with me because he was feeling down. I tried
What's
my
his
best.
name?
Breck. B-R-E-C-K. Bednar. B-E-D-N-E-R.
Sorry, B-R-E...
E-C-K.
Breck.
Yes.
And then his surname is?
Bednar. B-E-D-N-E-R.
Okay, so he came to stay with you.
Look, I can explain this to the officers when they
I
get here.
will just... I need to take these initial details.
I know. He came to stay with me the night. I did my best to comfort him. I woke up this morning. He was in a mess. I tried again.
Right, just slow down again, Lewis. I need to take these...
Lewis has just contradicted himself massively. At the start of the phone call, he said that he did get in an argument and that they was aggressive towards each other, but now his story has changed completely.
You were fighting?
No, we were fine. We were fine last night. We both went to sleep. I said that we were fine.
Okay, but why did he come to stay with you?
Because he was fed up with his home life.
Right, because he was fed up with his home life.
He's had a lot of problems. I've known him for a long time. He came to stay with me. I was in Thailand last week on holiday. He was in Spain on holiday.
Right, okay.
We both got back.
So,
we met up.
you both went to bed, and then what's happened this morning?
I woke up. He was just standing up. He was in a mess, hands on his face. I got up. I put my arms around him, and I said it was okay. He just shrugged me off and said no. I can't remember exactly what he said. He was going on about how he didn't want to go home. He was fed up with his life, and he didn't want to go.
Right,
and
okay.
I have a penknife on the side of, in my room, adjacent to my bed. I have a chest of drawers. After shaving the TV and stuff on there, I had a penknife on there, folded. He picked it up, opened it, and then lost control.
Slow down. Let me just take those details. He had a penknife on the bedside table. Breck grabbed this.
Yes.
What, in order to harm himself?
No, in order to harm me.
This just doesn't make any sense, guys. He claimed that Breck was suicidal. But if he was suicidal, why would he want to harm Lewis? And why wouldn't he just want to help himself?
Then lost control.
To harm informant and opened it. It states he lost control.
In self-defense, put my left arm up to block him from stabbing me effectively. We struggled. I got him to the ground. He got up. I got the knife. Can you not interrupt me with this part?
Okay, go on.
Okay. This is being recorded anyway, isn't it?
Yep.
I grabbed the knife and I stabbed him once in the back of the neck, I believe somewhere near the brainstem. He turned around, tried to carry it on, and I think I stumbled on my chest of drawers. I fell over. I got back up, backed away, and then I don't remember exactly what happened, but the fight ended with me cutting his throat. I believe I turned around and I slashed his throat.
Right,
He fell face first on my bed. I tried to stop the bleeding.
Yep.
He fell onto the floor.
Yep.
I couldn't stop it. His throat was properly cut.
And he's still on the floor?
Yes. He fell onto the bed face first. I was trying to compress the wound at that time. And
Lewis, are you still in the room where Breck is?
No.
Where are you?
Look, this, d- don't, okay, don't interrupt me, just let me explain this if this is being recorded. I didn't know what to do. I felt like,
Right, is the house where you are is where you are and where Breck is,
Yes.
yeah? But you're in another room, are you?
yes, I felt like taking my own life. I don't remember what happened after that. All I know is I dropped the knife in my hallway. I stripped down and just sat in the shower.
Right, you've left the weapon in the hallway
Yes.
and have spent how long sitting in the shower?
I don't know. Look, are the police on their way? I can hear
They
something.
are.
Okay, I'm going to go and do my part. Please, thank you for your help.
Right, just listen.
On the 12th of January 2015, at Chelmsford Crown Court, Lewis Daines was convicted of murder and sentenced to life imprisonment with a recommendation that he serves a minimum of 25 years in prison. This is a truly sickening case of a young innocent teenage boy that was groomed into this sick man's world and fell victim to all of his lies and manipulation. I feel if the police would have taken this case more seriously and did take action when Breck's mother called, that Breck would still be alive today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you made it till the end, thank you guys. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. I will be uploading videos like this 3 times a week, and maybe 4 if you guys are lucky, that is anyway. Peace guys.